Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I have something that will almost surely put a smile on everyone's face. I've been waiting for this model to hit this table for a while. I'm very excited about this. Thank you so much to Kunwu for sending two. I was only expecting one. For sending two of these in so that I can check them out. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. All right, let's get these. I think they're both the same model. Yeah, the Padre. And now I know everybody. I mean, if you haven't seen these yet, well, just hold on. I haven't got the handle on them. I've only seen pictures. So what we've got here is a newer model. I think almost like a brand new model. Yeah. And guess what? You can actually buy this right now. That's right. This knife is actually available. It'll be linked right down in the description. You guys can use those links if you want. It helps my channel. I think you know this by now. It helps my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Oh, God. Oh, man. So we have, you know, some of the familiar elements I think people are going to bring up, like the CKF Rotten Evo. We got some Strider elements in here. Some people are going to say copy, and I think those people are blind. This is like, it has the sort of fat, like tall, slicey, sort of like stubby clip point. I mean, or reverse Tanto, or modified reverse sheep's foot Ninja 9000 super salad high five cranberry surprise, right? Whatever you want to freaking call it. But what we have here is, you know, essentially the sort of the Spyderco Shaman, the modified Spyderco Shaman aesthetic, which has been, you know, certainly borrowed from in about 100 different models over the last few years. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. The other cool thing is that we have Vanax as the steel. Very nice, sort of like almost acidy tumbled finish here. Vanax, and I've already looked at the price tag. I'm sure that many of you have done that. But the price on this is freaking crazy. It makes me laugh because Kunwu is laughing in the face of so many unbelievably, there are so many overpriced models floating around out there right now, and it's not exclusive to US brands. It's not exclusive to anything. I mean, a lot of people automatically scream Benchmade. It's freaking everybody, guys. Like, all of the most popular companies have you know, they've got stuff in their line that's priced decently, and then for no reason at all, they have all these other models that are just unbelievably, just have this huge price tag on them. I don't get it. But Kunwu stuff is all priced really, really well, which is, you know, I'll always talk, you know, even if a model is overpriced, I'll still speak to the design and say, hey, the design's really good. It's just the price is this or that. But the reason I am constantly celebrating Kunwu knives is because their execution is great. The materials they use are great. Their designs are great. These are functional designs. I mean, this is no exception. This is exactly what I assumed it was going to be. They don't skip out on things like pocket clips and backspace. Look, this got its own unique clip. Ease of access is fantastic. I love this. Just what a satisfying model. Like, the ergonomics are great. The diamond textured titanium. There's so much going on here that works with this knife. I thought this thing was going to be a tank. Like a huge, like a monstrous, oversized tank, and it isn't. It's actually pretty reasonably sized. It's like you get to carry a big knife with compact knife properties. 8 inches, 3.5-inch blade. I thought that this thing was going to be huge. Nope. This is pretty good. Really nice size. I got to find out what the heck this other one is. I'm sure that he sent one because he probably knew that I was going to want one, but he probably sent another one for me to give away, which I'll do. You guys know I will. What's this other one? What do we got here? We got a shiny boy. Ooh, okay. We got some with maybe a little bit different finish. Oh yeah, okay. Definitely a lighter, I guess a blasted titanium. And then we have a satin finished Vanax blade. Very nice, definitely. So yeah, first impressions on this model are pretty much the same as, if you're wondering why I'm getting hung up doing the reverse flick on this side, it's because the pocket clip is not, massive, but it's a little bit shorter, which is what I like. But because of that, I'm trying to rest my finger on the clip so that I'm not putting pressure on the lock bar while I'm trying to flip it, but I can't get my thumb all the way back here to brace. So not naturally anyway, or not easily. But yeah, I'm actually putting pressure on the lock bar. So this is thumb hole deployer, also a front flipper, which works perfectly, and it is reverse flickable. Yeah, that's just exceptionally good. This is an exceptionally good model. Extremely ergonomically comfortable. I think it's nice to look at. The diamond textured titanium, I love that, they took that and were like, yeah, let's just do that. Like they put it on a whole bunch of stuff, and that's just my favorite thing in the whole world, because I feel like we went years and I was like, why is nobody doing this texture pattern? It looks so good, and it works, and it's functional, and it takes a super slippery surface like, smooth titanium, and actually allows you to grip it, right? Without having to do something like Peel Apply Texture G10 or micarta, which are great. Those are great materials, but I like it when we get some functional titanium, and he's figured out the formula for exactly the right, to the point where it's not like grating your fingers like cheese, right? But it's also providing a functional traction. This is good. Huge fan of that. I kind of don't like, I got to complain about one thing. I kind of don't like that it says Padre right here. I kind of wish it didn't. But if that's the only thing, so far, I'll be honest with you guys, that is the only thing that I can find that I don't like. Even the positioning of the clip, because of how they shape this, right? Yes, the lanyard hole is prioritized over the clip, but the way that this is all shaped, right? They're kind of sharing that space. I can't be too upset about this, because if this wasn't here, let's say that it was just this and it was just hanging on, and then this area right here was filled in, it would make absolutely no difference to carry depth whatsoever, right? They'd put it back here and just filled this spot in. The clip, you're not missing out on anything there. It's when it's like the Spyderco Para 3, where the clip is like, the mounting position is literally moved down to accommodate for a gigantic unnecessary lanyard hole. Still doing the Timascus pivot collars, which is fantastic. Yeah. Boy, this is really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Huge fan of the Padre. Let's weigh it real quick. I believe, yeah, these are milled out for weight reduction. So these are going to be the same. Big fan of them using Vanax. That's just really the cherry on top of a lot of this stuff. 5.19 ounces. I can't say that really surprises me too much. Yeah, I don't, for some reason this guy's a little bit lighter, but okay. Yeah, I think the Padre is going to be a no-brainer for a lot of people, because a lot of these style knives, this kind of look has been picked up by a lot of companies that are making premium stuff. And some of that premium stuff, the price is, a little more justified because they're doing different types of finishes, or they have a more labor-intensive process, right? A lot of these things that we don't really want to admit actually does go into the price of things. But when we're comparing apples to apples here, this, Kunwu's production quality, their execution, as compared to who's legitimately in their, in their zone of competition. There are some companies basically pumping out the same stuff for $100 to $150 more right now, and that's not an exaggeration. Kunwu's doing this really, really well, and really bringing it for the price. So my first impressions of this is that it's amazing. If you want to wait for my review, I mean, like I said, I'll have these linked in the description. Go look at the price tags on them, because every day that I go to the Kunwu website, I'm like, look at this. This is crazy what he's pumping out for the money. But yeah, go check it out. Seriously. If you're on the fence about Kunwu, don't be. I have received nothing but excellence from this company, and you don't have to take my word for it. You can go down in the comment section. There will be plenty of people echoing this. Great customer service, great products, great materials, all of that stuff. So really awesome. So far, huge fan of the Padre. I'll give you guys a full comprehensive review a couple of weeks down the road. These will be linked along with everything else that Kunwu's got right now. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.